We got our forward movement protection like always. The most important part of the load is, as far as I'm concerned, don't want that load coming forward injuring me. We just got loaded. Didn't take very long. We don't have that many pieces. We actually only have 6 pieces to move. And let me show you guys. It's the really large pieces of beam steel. And this stuff is actually really easy to secure. Just gotta put enough chains on it in the right spots, chains and with the chain binders. So we will be out of here in no time. I believe we have a 6-hour drive ahead of us to drop this off in South Carolina. And that place that we're going to actually has on-site parking, so we'll be able to go there today and park there overnight, get unloaded first thing in the morning, and hopefully be in position to pick up a high-paying load that will take us back to our home area for tomorrow. So let's go ahead and get this one secured so we can get on the road. All right, we're all secured now. I'll show you guys what I did. It didn't take very long, but I used a mixture of straps and chains to secure this. I know I said I was going to use all the chains at first, but my plan for that didn't work out entirely. I'll tell you guys why. But here we are. We got our forward movement protection like always. The most important part of the load is, as far as I'm concerned, don't want that load coming forward injuring me. So we use X chains to do that with our chain binders, and I belly strap this. I wanted to do the belly strapping like I have here. I wanted to use chains to do that, but the space in between the 2 layers right there, it was too tight for me to be able to fit the chains. It was too tight, as well as I didn't feel comfortable putting my hand in between those, you know. Definitely don't want to lose my arm in case anything shifted. I don't think it would, but it's not worth the risk in my opinion. So I just used the straps instead to do the bellies for this. And edge protectors, as always. You never want to have fabric touching steel or any type of metal because it can cut it, the vibration going down the road. But I put a chain here. I put my chains about every 8 feet roughly, and then I put a strap in between the midpoint of that. So it's like every 4 feet there's a piece of securement, whether it's a chain or a strap. And I put edge protectors under everything. So there's a metal edge protector underneath every chain at the top there, because if you don't like having the edge protectors, for me, like with this, it's more so that the chain could slide smoothly as I was tightening it up. Otherwise, like if there were no edge protector up there, these links could get caught on the corners of each piece of I-beam here, and it might not tighten down as much as it should. You know, like while I'm traveling down the road, you know, a piece that's one of these links that could have been caught on an I-beam could shift, and then my chain could get loose. So those metal edge protectors allowed the chain to slide smoothly as I was ratcheting down chain binders there. And that way I know nothing is caught up on the load here. But as you see, edge protectors everywhere. But this is pretty easy to do. Like I said, the only thing that I would have done any differently, if I could have, was to have put the chains as bellies instead of straps, because you know, chains in general are a lot more fail-safe than straps. You know, your chains aren't going to get cut. You know, it'll take a whole lot of pressure and a lot of force for your chains to break on a link, versus your strap, you know, could get cut from vibration, you know, or any sharp object rubbing up against it. But everything's fine here. So that's what this load looks like from the rear there. But we're good to go. And actually, let me show you guys something else that I did. When you're using your chain binders, something that I do, when you have excess chain like this here, you know, once everything's tightened down, see I have my chain binder hooked to the chain tie right here now, and the rest of it is hooked to the actual chain up a little bit higher. All the slack chain usually gets wrapped around something, you know, can wrap around this, but I don't like, a lot of guys will like wrap it and then just leave it how it is, just wrap as much as they can around, you know, the chain binder or whatever and let it go. I don't want to have that slack there just dangling. Other guys going through here, but I don't want to have that chain just dangling, so I'll take a bungee and hook the excess and just pull it tight like that. And I did that with every chain. The slack, I just put a bungee on it and pull it back. That way there's no worry of it, you know, untethering itself and, you know, having a whole bunch of slack dangling off the edge of the trailer or anything like that. But simple as that, guys. We're ready to roll. 6 hour drive ahead of us. I mean, even with that, we'll still get to the Constantine pretty early this evening, assuming that I don't stop to do anything, you know, like take a long rest or go to a truck stop to get any snacks or anything like that. But we're all set to go, so let's go ahead and get on the road. What's up, guys? We made it to the Constantine, and it's actually 1:45 a.m. Technically Thursday now, but we got this load delivered and unloaded same day, so we got it picked up Wednesday, which is really just a few hours, well, a couple hours ago at this point, and we ended up actually getting unloaded. The last piece came off right around 11:50 when I put in my empty, so it was technically a same day pickup and delivery. And since my empty's already been put in, I'll be one of the first guys on the load board to get dispatched tomorrow. I do need directional freight though. With today now being a Thursday, I need a load that's gonna get me back home tomorrow, which shouldn't be hard to do, because I think right now I'm only like 2.5 hours, maybe 3, if that, away from home. My clock I think is gonna refresh around 7:50 or 8 or something like that, because I wasn't planning on getting unloaded last night. This place pretty much unloads 24 hours a day, which was news to me. Welcome news, because now I don't have to sit in the morning and wait, because this place actually takes quite a while to unload you. I think for me it took them about an hour and a half, and I only had 6 pieces. And the reason for that, they have a crane here, and I'll show you guys in a second. They have a crane here, and they gotta take the chains, put a chain in the front and a chain in the rear of each of those I-beams and lift it up, and then move the crane all the way across the lot to where the specific sizes need to go. So it takes them a little bit of time, and they can only do like one of them at a time, I guess, or at least for the size and weight of the I-beams that I had. But we're done. I'm gonna give myself a few hours of sleep. My body will probably wake me up naturally at like 6:30 anyway, even though it's almost 2 a.m. right now. But I'll show you guys, there's actually another company guy, another TMC guy getting unloaded right now. Feel sorry for that guy, because he has to stay awake this whole time while they're unloading him in order to be able to put away his dunnage. Or I guess he could try to take a nap, but for me that wouldn't really be worth it. You know, to keep on waking back up, I want to just stay awake until it's all completed, and then go to sleep when everything's finished. But let me show you guys the setup here. It's small here. Right there is where I pulled in. This is the lot, and you see the other TMC guy right there getting unloaded, and the scaffolding up above them, that's where they have their crane that moves over into that building over there and takes the beams one at a time and puts them away. But you can see the other drivers here, and this guy right here next to me, man, he's asleep. He's still got his load on him, so he's gonna have to be sitting around waiting in the morning, and they can have that. Now I don't have to worry about it. Tomorrow morning I just have to wait to get dispatched, and I will be out of here. I've only got to do my pre-trip since I already got unloaded and put in for my unload time tonight. I just got to sit here for 10 minutes, my pre-trip, and I will be out of here. Gonna help put me ahead of the day, I would say. Seeing as how, like I said, this place takes a little bit of time to unload you here. But I'm gonna go ahead and get some shut-eye here, guys. I need some rest. I've been up for quite a long time, so we'll catch you in the morning and see where we are heading. I'm excited though. It's almost time for me to go home after having been out on the road for 3 weeks here. I've been out for a while. It doesn't actually feel like I've been gone for that long. I think just because my mind has been in I've been in work mode. So, you know, I've been just taking it day by day, you know, focusing on the goal at hand for each day, which is just picking up as much high-paying freight as I can, getting it delivered. And as you guys have seen in the other videos, or shorter along in this video, some of the excitement that's happened along the way, whether that's been me getting held up at shippers or breakdowns or whatever other miscellaneous issue that pops up from time to time. But definitely ready to go home, have a home-cooked meal, and spend some time at home enjoying my personal life there. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some rest, guys, so I will be fresh in the morning and dominate the end of this week. Good night.